It's 935 K-Day's Morning Show with your boy Romeo, holding it down here for LA on the west side. But look, Tubi TV has been doing major things, man. They come through the station all the time with all these great shows and beautiful people. And how did I get so blessed to have three beautiful women hanging out with me right now talking about this new movie, Robbin? So introduce yourself. Let K-Day Nation know who's out there.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Jada Blue. Been the one out of two. And I play Q on Robbin.
Okay.
I'm Lely Hernandez, and I play Camila.
Hi, I'm Gavin Turek, and I play Trina.
So somehow, someone magically put this beautiful cast together to create this great movie that people are going to be peeping out. Now, I know we got the premiere calling number. Everybody can go check it out. But I want to talk to y'all about, before you even got on the set, did you guys know each other? Was there already,
No.
So you're coming onto the set, no chemistry at all.
No.
Just bringing what you already have to the table. What was that like as far as getting that chemistry, and how much time did you guys have to spend with each other before you start filming?
Well,
Yeah.
we really didn't
No
have
time.
any
No time.
They were like, look, y'all ready? Action.
Exactly. We all met on set, and we spent about 4 weeks together, and it was honestly fun. I know sometimes production got sick of us because when we got tired, we got real goofy. So we laughed at everything. Like, everything was just a good time. We didn't take anything serious, honestly.
No, we really didn't. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
And it
we
was crazy
did.
because I think the first day that we did our first scene together, we literally met like hours before that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it was already an intense scene. It was all like
Exactly.
we had to come
It was
together.
like one of the most intense scenes of the movie,
and
actually.
we had to act like we knew each other. and stuff.
Yes.
But
So
I
can-
think our energies kind of matched.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they knew what they were doing because even though we're all so different, it
Yeah.
was like our energies just kind of was.
Yeah,
It
everything
flowed.
meshed perfectly
And
together.
shouts out to the casting, because I feel like they know what they're doing when they put people together,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So we have
Exactly.
influencers, we have singers, we have performers, we have all that coming to a room. Was some of that kind of overflowing during in between takes? Who started singing first on set? Anybody?
No, the crazy thing is we didn't
didn't
even
know
know
that.
that we all were artists.
No, yeah, we did.
What?
No, we didn't.
We found out.
So y'all really knew nothing
No,
about
We
each
didn't
other.
know at all.
I didn't even know who was cast.
And now y'all
When I was
sound
cast, I
like a
didn't
group.
even
Y'all
know
all
who
in
was
sync.
cast.
No.
Oh, yeah. I mean, now we're like a singing group. But
Right.
we all sing.
So when was that moment where you started finding out about each other and like what you've done before you came to that set?
Seemed like in between
man.
takes,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
sharing Instagram.
Yeah, in our
and it's like-
trailers. Yeah.
yeah, and then we like
oh,
low
girl,
key
you're so good.
fangirl, like
Yeah.
looking at her.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
You're like, oh, she her. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm loving that. So I'm seeing the trailer, right? And obviously the first thing people want to say, and I'm glad they even mentioned it in the trailer, it reminds you of Set It Off. We know that. We know that's like a classic movie. So when you're approaching that, what were your thoughts in that, saying, okay, we kind of see where they're going with this, but how can we own it and make Robbin a classic as well?
Yeah.
I think putting a little bit of ourselves in it, you know. I think that aspect, and just because it's different, it's a different time anyways, you know, so it's gonna be different regardless. It has that
Absolutely,
hint
yeah.
of, you know, but I think we bring our own essence and our own energy, and I think that's what's gonna make it, you know, different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, before we even
Modern day.
jumped on the mic, we talking about New York, Miami, LA. I mean, we talk about from all over the country, bringing these personalities together. And what were you going to say on that?
No, I was just saying how, you know, we're in a different time right now. So it's like,
Yeah.
obviously, Set It Off is a classic, but to be able to create something that is like fresh and new and what that would look like today,
Yeah.
you know, so
Modern take on it.
yeah, it's definitely like
Well, to
my
me, a
take
perfect
on it.
example, like, look, growing up watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I knew what that was. So when the new one came out, I'll be honest, at first I was like, really?
Right.
But once I started watching it, I'm
Yes.
all in.
Right.
So I just started binging that
Oh,
last
so
week.
you got some catching up to do.
Yes, and I like
Yo.
it because I feel like that's what it would look like
Yeah.
today.
Yeah,
Exactly, and I love what they did with Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah.
I like he's a gangster.
Yeah. For real. Yeah. Jeffrey, he got something in his pocket they don't want to mess with, for real.
Exactly.
So now we're on the set. We're shooting this movie. You're going through certain scenes. Is there ever really a nervous point for you guys? We're like, oh man, I got to pull this one off on this particular scene. Like,
Yes. I was nervous from the beginning.
okay,
So
you
nervous
jump.
from the beginning.
I was so nervous because, I mean, if you meet me, you know in 2 seconds that I'm like a disco queen. I know, right?
What was our first clue, though? No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
And I can't even fight it. I can't hide it. And being a character like Trina, who is obviously from the hood and has this background of crime and then she goes on to do a heist with her best friends is incredible, but it couldn't be farther from the truth of my life. So I was so nervous to get on set and just to like try to tap into this character because I really had no time to prepare. I think I found out that I got the part maybe 2 days before.
Damn.
So I was just kind of thrown into it, and it was amazing. I really appreciate just all the love. I think I couldn't have done it without just the support of the girls and just how fun it was in between takes. Like I cannot describe to you. Every time they said cut, we were laughing about something. We were just cutting it up. So it just made it much more comfortable and kind of let those fears
And there has to be a
played
point.
around.
out the wayside.
I'm sorry.
We also played around with the character even off camera too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like I think that's what kept it like feeling like in the same, you know, because like
But some actors, they do that. Like they stay in character until that movie has wrapped.
Yes.
On or off camera,
Yeah.
off set.
Yeah.
Even like you may go back to the hotel, you're like, yo, why you acting like that? You know who I am.
Erica did. I was gonna say Erica.
Definitely.
She is a method
Yes.
actor. She's incredible.
She's incredible.
Okay.
She is.
You'll
And
see her. She's kind of like the ringleader of the group, and she's kind of the Queen Latifah if we were doing.
She
the
is,
Seven
and she's
comparison.
completely opposite in real life.
Yeah.
She's such a glamorous woman.
Yeah.
And her character, she's like this Queen Latifah. She's
Yes.
like this
Hard.
stud,
She
this
embraced it.
masculine.
She
So,
really embraced.
like in between takes, she'll be flirting with me a lot, and I'm like, girl,
You know the cameras ain't
So
rolling. What we
good,
doing right here?
Exactly. She's in it.
Exactly.
But that's what it's all about, and I think it's so important to have that chemistry because it's going to bleed through when people watch on the screen, when they watch it on TV. So shouts out to Tubi TV for having this vision. So who wanted to be an actress beforehand? Like, was this any of your goals, or was it always singing for you? What do you think? Like, when did you finally say, yeah, I'm going to give this a shot?
Well, it was funny. We all just heard our stories at the interview that we did before. But for me, just real quickly, my mom is an actress. And I grew up here, obviously. Los Angeles is my home. And I think for most kids that grow up here, you kind of want to try acting at some point if you have the opportunity.
Yeah.
So I always was interested. I always did it. I always dabbled in it. But yes, music did take the forefront and was my priority for forever, and it still is. But now that I have more opportunities, now that I have kind of dipped my toe back into the water per se, I really, really love it. And I would love to continue.
Okay. You guys want to continue doing this as well?
Well, for me, it was acting for sure from the beginning. It was like where I was mostly like comfortable and confident in. But, you know, coming from Miami and moving to LA, at first it was like a lot. So for me, it was like whatever opportunity I can get myself in. But it was always like taking me to music.
Yeah.
So I just went the music route. But it was kind of like it's been both at the same time. So I've been doing both, and so far it's been good, and I've been able to manage it.
It's a good balance, yeah.
Yeah, but definitely would like to act more than I do. But it's been fun, and the opportunities keep coming, so I'm not questioning it. I'm just like
It's funny
going
to
with
hear
it.
you say that too,
Yeah.
because like mine was like the polar opposite of you. Like music was my passion first, and I moved to LA to work on an EP, and then I ended up landing a role on a TV show.
Yeah.
And I had never taken an acting class. I had never auditioned.
Mm-hmm.
It just honestly fell in my lap. And like being from New York, it's like you don't really appreciate things that you never really had to work hard for.
Yeah.
And so I felt like because I kept getting these acting opportunities, I feel like it was God's way of telling me this is what I need to water. This is what I need to nurture, because it came so easily. And I'm just like, I don't know, what's the catch?
Yeah.
Like, is this a scam?
And sometimes the fact that you just stepped out on faith,
Yes.
depending on your belief,
Exactly.
he shows you. Perfect example. I moved out here because I wanted a record deal. And while I was in the studio, I meet someone that was doing radio with someone else here in LA, and that's how I got into radio, and I've been doing it for over 20 years.
Wow.
Never knew this was my calling because I love to sing as well. Still do that, but you think I'm giving this up?
No.
It's not gonna
Yeah.
happen. But
I
I
believe
love
that.
the fact that you guys are sharing that story, because look, we're in a world right now with social media, with being influencers, and having that platform. You can do it all.
Yeah.
You can take advantage of everything, like a whole little 360 kind of deal.
Yeah.
And why not do that, right?
We just were talking
Well,
about that.
In reality, like when we were talking about our early beginnings, you know, I got into it because of social media. I was doing comedy sketches back with like Keem Batch and Day Storm and like doing, which in that moment, you know, it was like if you were an influencer, you weren't going to be taken serious as an actress or an artist. But nowadays, I feel like we all got to do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's an
Yeah.
entertainment business. So it's like if you're tapped into different aspects, and why not? You know, you don't really know what's gonna really kick it for you. So it's like
you have to water everything. You have to. If I feel like when it comes to our talents and our gifts, they're not for us to hoard. Like, we have to give them to the world. That's why it's a gift. You know, it's for giving, not for keeping. And so, yeah, like every day you got to wake up and you got to show up into the space and know how to contribute to it, whether it's doing skits, whether it's going to perform, whether it's going to the studio, whether it's going to set.
Stay ready. You gotta stay ready, because you never know what that next call, what that next DM is going to be about.
Exactly. You have to be prepared for it so that you don't miss the opportunity. Yes.
Yeah. Because not everything is going to make sense. You know, I think in this movie, for example, it didn't totally make sense for the idea that I had for this year. I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that on my schedule. I didn't predict that. And so when I got the call, you know, if I didn't say yes, who knows? Yeah. I wouldn't have met them.
Right.
There you go. Now you got new friendship, you got new family.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to take over my show since they out here in L.A. Not mad at that. So now we have Robbin. It's going to be jumping off. People looking forward to checking this out. If someone came to you and said, why should I watch it? What would you say? See, y'all got time to get queued up. I'm already hitting there with it.
Yeah, that's a hard question. I would say that you should watch it because it's going to give you that nostalgic throwback feeling that Set It Off obviously gave.
Right.
But yes, it's a brand new take on it. You're getting to know 5 incredible characters that are very, very different.
Yeah.
That I think everybody that can relate to in some way. And it's just a good time. It's a fun movie.
It looks fun.
It's really fun. And there's funny moments too.
It's not gotta have those.
It's all serious. Yeah. These girls are hilarious. So yeah, we definitely bring the comedy as well.
So if they came to you with that question, what would you say?
I mean, to add to that, I think, you know, it represents sisterhood, teamwork, you know, and just real life decisions, like kind of like put yourself in the shoes of these girls and like, what would you do type thing. And I think just the whole dynamic of the movie, I think it's all in all a good message too. So yeah,
it's not like the typical girl and guy and this, like, you know, a lot of the things that we see today is like the same story, the same plot, the same
relationship driven, reality show type driven.
Exactly. And I just think that
sisterhood.
It is it's about sisterhood, and it's about, like, you know, honestly standing on business, even like, and then riding for your sisters, right, wrong, or indifferent, and even like putting yourself in a situation. It's like, dang, I don't really know the outcome of this, but because I trust them so much.
We haven't seen the movie, by the way.
Yes,
right.
we have not.
So you're not going to see it for the first time till tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
So it'll be exciting, you know, to see it when it comes out with everybody else.
Absolutely.
You know, I think the mystery of what it came out to be, because one thing is what you shoot, but then, you know, they take out things and they add things.
Yeah, you never know how they're going to edit
you
it
know?
down. Yeah.
But we're excited.
So we all got a lot to look forward to.
Yes.
Shouts out to Tubi TV. Robbin, make sure y'all go ahead and peep that. It's definitely going down. I appreciate y'all hanging out with the show.
Yes.
I know, look, we got a whole bunch of talent over here. And just y'all energy and just the way you carry yourself, everything about it, man. It's a win-win-win. So I'm saying congratulations from the jump.
Thank you.
Pull up anytime.
Yes.
That's how we do
Next
it. Man,
single, we're coming.
Okay, exactly.
They're going to take my job.